Hi guys, and happy Sunday. Got the game on in the background. We'll see if the Packers can do some damage in the second half. So I hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Hi, Cassandra. Good to see you jumping on. So I was thinking about today, but over the weekend, just because I'm always reading articles and I'm always speaking to so many people in network marketing, that I just wanted to come to you guys tonight to have an open conversation, debunk some things, demyth certain things in network marketing to provide you guys some information. Anthony, good to see you jumping on. Hi, Jane. So if you are coming on, say hi and where you're coming in from. And again, feel free to tag some teammates. Share this Facebook Live, and it's really important to understand a couple things. And what's up, Jess? So number one, the Facebook and Instagram myths. And what I mean by that is there's this gray area of what a lot of network marketers are being taught to use social media. And the easiest thing to do when people are starting out, hi Lisa, hey Tiff, is to use Facebook and Instagram. That's the first place where people go, or their warm market. But what I want to demyth, what I want to debunk, and just be open and honest with you guys, you can Google this yourself, that social media, namely Facebook and Instagram, has completely changed. Completely changed. The way that it was Facebook-wise in 2012, 2013, 2014 is completely different than the way that it is right now. You see a lot more sponsored ads. You see a lot more people doing Facebook business pages. You see a lot more people pumping money into Facebook ads just to get more visibility. Where back in the day, you could just put up some pictures on your personal page, some before and afters, this, that, or the other, and you would get some traction. And that same methodology, that same system is being taught today in 2020. And I'm here to tell you that it doesn't work. And what I mean by it doesn't work, network marketing is a numbers game. It's a numbers game. And this goes for Instagram as well. I watched 2 different documentaries on Instagram. And when I mean, if you're not a social influencer, if you're not a celebrity, if you're not really selling a personal product, it's going to be really challenging to get some traction on Instagram. It's a black hole. And in all honesty, it's probably the most disingenuous social media platform out there. You see people that are giving the appearance and the look that they are successful, and they're not. They give the look and appearance that they're successful in network marketing, or they're successful in life and this, that, or the other, and they're not. And it's funny, James Franco tweeted something really funny earlier today. He said, wealthy and abundant people are wearing ripped jeans and Converse, and broke people are wearing Louis Vuitton and Gucci. And I thought about it because we all have this idea of what we think wealth is, and it's image. And Instagram is the biggest image-driven platform. But again, on Facebook, you're not getting the traction that you will, because at the end of the day, if your calendar is not being booked with appointments, it's not working. Hey, Christy, Jace, Keith, Andrea, Chris, hi, Michelle, Joyce, Betty. Good to see you guys jumping on. So again, say hi and where you're coming in from, tag some teammates, share this video. This is the truth. Hey, America, everything is image right now. Everything is image driven. The prettiest pictures, the best filter, what's going to get the most engagement. And the fact of the matter is, Facebook, no matter what you do, no matter what you read, no matter what hack you try, you will never ever get the amount of qualified business leads from Facebook and Instagram combined weekly in your calendar than you would using a platform like LinkedIn. It's completely true. I'm not saying it. You can read and look at so many different articles that talk about the B2B lead generation of LinkedIn compared to the other platforms. You have to understand, Instagram is image. Facebook is a reality TV show. That's what it's about. But at the end of the day, if you're being told in 2020 by people that have been building their network marketing business for 5, 10, 15 years, and they're telling you that it's working just the way that it did back in the day, they're not being truthful. Because here's the other thing. If you look at a lot of the traction, so in your network marketing company, you have your top leaders. If you go to look at their engagement, and you'll see these top leaders, and they have tons of likes, tons of comments, tons of traction. That engagement is coming from people that are in their company. So if you remove all of the likes and comments and engagement from Facebook on those influencers or those top leaders of people that are in their company, they would be getting just as little engagement that you're getting from the stuff that you're putting out there. It's the truth. Because here's the honest to God truth. None of that shit matters. The likes don't matter. The comments don't matter. The engagement doesn't matter. It doesn't. That is not an income producing activity. What matters most is getting appointments on your calendar, booked for people that want to hear about your opportunity. Clients of mine, Jeff and Melissa Brown. I just started working with them a couple weeks ago. They sent me a text message over the weekend and basically said, Scott, just wanted to let you know that with your LinkedIn system, we enrolled our first business builder this weekend. That was just after a couple weeks. So this brings me to my next topic. Residual income myths. Now, residual income is passive income. It's income while you sleep. It's like a 401k. So when you have an IRA, you have a 401k, you have some sort of long-term investment. It compounds over time. And that interest that is pressing on the amount of money that's sitting in that account compounds over time and builds. That is residual income. It's money while you sleep that compounds off of investments over time. Now, network marketing is the same. There's two sides of network marketing. There's the residual income side, and there is the active income side. Now, the active income is if you were to enroll a product user, your company would send you a bonus for enrolling that person. Or if you hit a rank in your company, they would give you a one-time bonus. Or you were in a bonus pool and you got a couple bonuses. That's what they are. They are bonuses. They are one-time pays. Oh, and another touchdown. Yeah, it's not looking good. But the passive income is when your business starts to grow by having other people in your organization underneath you growing with you. The only way to create true residual income in network marketing is to have other people building with you. That's it. There is no other way. It is mathematically impossible, no matter what compensation plan you have, no matter how many people you personally enroll yourself, it is mathematically impossible to create residual income with just consumers, because consumers just consume the product and they order once a month. To create compounded wealth and compounded interest, compounded money, compounded residual income, you need volume coming into your business every single day. And the only way that that works is if you have other people underneath you who have other people underneath them, and underneath them. So if you are going to be consistently leading with the product and being a product coach, you are writing yourself off of having any opportunity to build residual income. Now, my advice would be to pump the brakes on pushing the products and focus these next 3 years on specifically nurturing, building, and developing new leaders on your team. Because think about this. You're all in. Just imagine for a second, you had someone on your left and someone on your right, however your compensation plan is made up. You just had two people that were all in with you. And those two people had two people each that were all in with them and all in with them, and so on and so on. Now you start to see the compound effect take place, and it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. It took me 22 months, just under 2 years, to have my first $10,000 month in network marketing. It did not happen in 3 months. It did not happen in 6 months. It did not happen in a year. It happened in just under 2 years. And that was the compounded effect of what I had started from day one. So if you guys truly want to create $5, $10, $15, $20,000 a month of residual income, then you're going to have to build a team. And I want you guys to stop lying to yourselves, because some of you have been in this game for 3, 4, 5 years and you want to do the business, but you're still just enrolling consumers. And I'm not telling you to quit your job. Keep working, because you know what? That 9 to 5 you have is your investor into your side business that could potentially end up being your full-time income. If that makes sense, type Y or yes in the chat box. And again, guys, you want to build residual income? You have to focus on building a team no matter what the people above you are saying. Because here's the deal. You're all in. You're helping the people above you, but who's below you helping you? No one. Because you got to take a step back and you got to start building a team. You have to be the leader that you are, and you got to still focus on developing other leaders so they can develop other leaders, and so on and so on. Now, the next myth, comp plan myth. I love this one. Comp plan myth. The one thing that I want you guys to agree to, no matter if the statement is true or not, no matter whether it's been proven or not, you are to never, ever lead with your ego and tell other people that your comp plan is better than everybody else's. Whether it's true or not, you don't say that. That is a very egoic thing to say. And Chris Harder, one of my friends, mentors, coaches, ego will always be your greatest overhead. So if you really want to risk your reputation, you want to risk your income. Do not tell people that your comp plan is superior to every other, because here's the deal. There are top leaders and top income earners in every company because every compensation plan works. Some better than others, some worse than others. But people are all still making money. Your job is to not lead with your ego and convince people that your compensation plan is better, because what you're telling that person is you can get rich here quicker than somewhere else. But that doesn't matter. I don't care how great the structure of the compensation plan is. Every compensation plan is structured in order to create a residual income stream. They're all set up the same way to create passive income. Passive income is residual income. Your job as a leader is to seek out and find other people that are open, that are driven, that are motivated, entrepreneurial, coachable, and so on, where you don't have to lead with your ego and let them know that your comp plan is better or you can make a lot of money here. You want to gift this person and bless them with an opportunity to say yes to something where their 9 to 5, if they're not ready to quit, is going to finance or be the investor into building their side business that could replace that income and be their full-time income by building a team and teaching those people how to build teams and build teams and build teams. There is absolutely no way, and I'll come back to it again, you have a 0.00% chance of making multiple 6 and 7 figures in network marketing if you are not building a team. So do not pledge, don't pledge it to me, pledge it to yourself that you're going to set your ego aside, whether it's true or not with your compensation plan, but you will never ever tell someone that your comp plan is better and it's easier to make money in my company. That is giving network marketing a bad name. It is things like that that are said that make people believe that this isn't possible. It's not your job to convince someone that they can do this. It is your job to lead them in the right direction, to have the same belief that you have so they can see the vision that you see, so they can take the baton and run. That is your job as a leader. So if that makes sense, type Y or yes in the chat box. And I have one last thing to cover. And this is something that it's another gray area. Some people talk about it, some people don't. But for those that have been in the industry for a long while, they know this. And the last thing are what some do not say. There are certain things that some leaders don't say. There are some leaders that are sitting back and collecting their checks, while other leaders, and I'm going to use Cindy Walter as an example. I just love her to death and she's incredible, who still bust their ass every single day. Even though they're a multimillionaire in a network marketing company, they're still building just like it was day one. And then there's other leaders who are just sitting back doing absolutely nothing. There's also other people that go to a company and they build up a team and then they jump to another company and bring that whole team with them to create income. And then they do it again and again and again. And it doesn't happen often, but it happens. My simple point is this. Do your research. Do your research. Look into people. Seek out other resources. Just because you're on a certain team, it doesn't mean that what that person says is the end all be all. Because remember, at the end of the day, when you agree to the terms, the policies, and the procedures that your company has, where you sign up as an independent associate, distributor, consultant, whatever you are a leader. You are responsible for you. You are responsible for your business. And if you are on a team that feels more like a dictatorship rather than a team, it is okay to break away and find your own tribe and build your own tribe. Because most of the growth happens when you are put into a predicament or where you're put into a situation where you are forced to grow. Because everyone gets comfortable in network marketing. Oh, my team's got great resources. My team's got this website built out. We have these team calls. I just have to plug in. That's great. It's great that the resources are there. But are they producing the results that you want them to for your business? It's time for you guys to get honest with yourselves. Everyone is on their high horse right now because it's still the new year. What are you really going to do this year that's going to be any different than the years before? What are you going to do different? If your income in your team has been going down, if it's plateaued, if your team is dropping like flies, if you're not having the calls required, what is your game plan? What are you going to do? Are you going to resign to the fact that maybe this is the best it's going to be? I'm just going to continue working, make a little bit of money here and there. And if that's where it's going to be, honor that, acknowledge it, and accept it. Because that's where it is. But if your goal still to this day is to be a business builder, is to create residual income, is to make more money, then you need to look yourself in the mirror and you got to get truthful with yourself. And I know there's some people on here that have been in multiple companies. They've been in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 companies. It's not the company. It's you. It's you. Every company out there has great products. Every company out there has great comp plans. Every company out there has great leadership and resources and business tools. You are the problem. If you've gone to 3, 4, 5 different companies, you've gotten to a certain point and then you crashed, it's you. Don't blame anybody else. Don't blame your upline. Don't blame your downline or the company or the leaders or whatever it is. It's time to turn the mirror back around on yourselves. And if you really want to do this, you can. And going all in means something different to each person, but you just have to do something different. When you change something, something changes. When you change nothing, nothing changes. It's that simple. I can't make it any more clear to you guys. I can't want it for you. And something I talk about all the time is the 51-49 rule. If I want it 51% for you and you want it 49% for yourself, it's not going to work. You need to want it 51% for you, and I have to want it 49% for you. Then you're going to do this. So if you're truly and honestly ready to take the necessary steps of what you need to do to build your residual income and to be a leader, type in the chat box, I am ready. And don't type it in there just because I asked you to. I want you to type it in there if you truly mean it, if you are truly ready. Because if you are, a year from now, if you start taking those actions that are truly different than what you've been currently doing, I can guarantee you, a year from now, your life will be different. I can guarantee it. Your life will be different if you are willing to make those changes. So again, do not believe the myths of Facebook and Instagram. They've changed. Understand how to create residual income. Understand that no comp plan is superior. They're all great. And understand that there are always going to be gray areas of network marketing that is never going to be talked about. But that's not for you to understand. It's not for you to find out, because at the end of the day, if you want to build this business, you're either going to or you're not. So guys, I want you guys to have an amazing, amazing week ahead. I know you can do this. If you continue to lead with the products and always talk about the products, all you're going to have is consumers. And be grateful that you have a 9-to-5 or you have a couple part-time jobs that are acting as your investor into your side business that you do wish one day could be, and if you do the right things, will be your full-time income. So guys, have a great rest of your night. Love and gratitude to all of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.